Welcome back, everyone. So we are back with another weekly segment of Crime Stoppers. Investigator William Knowles from Clay County is joining me once again. And we've got kind of like two big things happening in Clay County. But first of all, let's talk about the package store.
Yeah, so on this past Saturday, March 15th, two individuals entered Frank's package store in West Point. One individual, he's a heavier set black male with a black t-shirt and white writing, was able to take possession of 5 bottles of Patron tequila.
We can see him there in the screen.
Yep, and he obviously he exited the store without paying for those bottles. We're asking if anyone can identify this individual to please contact the sheriff's office.
Now, do we know did he hide it or did he just walk out the door?
Well, he posed as a customer, and it's practice that when you get multiple bottles, they tend to give you a box so that it's easier for you to carry your items out. However, he stood at the front by the register for a few minutes, and when the employees were distracted, he snuck out of the front door.
And you know, one thing we all know, liquor is expensive, and 5 bottles and then that was kind of an accomplice there also, the second individual.
Yeah, so the second individual arrived at the store with our primary suspect, and so we believe he's got information as far as to the identity of the individual who actually committed the shoplifting.
And guys, can we bring that video up once again? I want to point out the characteristics of each of those individuals. So the first one we said is a little heavier set black male, and you can see, look at the hat. I know we probably all have clothes, but the second individual that'll pop up in just a second, he has some type of logo, it looks like, on his jacket. I couldn't tell if that was something local or whenever I was piecing these pictures together, but we can see it looks like it says Cobb, but I was like, I'm not very sure. So that's an identifier for the viewers out there, and I just wanted to take a second look at that. But whenever possibly if they are identified, what will they be charged with at this point?
So, well, it's going to depend. Shoplifting, if it's under $500, is a misdemeanor. However, it's a progressive crime. So if an individual has prior shoplifting convictions, it could possibly be a felony regardless of the amount that was actually taken.
And then also this month is an anniversary for a big crime that happened last year.
Yes. So this month is the 1-year anniversary for the shooting that occurred at the Oasis Club in 2024, where we had 13 individuals shot. One young lady, Ariane Talise Chandler, lost her life in this incident. It's been a years-long investigation. The investigation is still continuing. We have made one arrest. In regards to the incident. However, we believe that there are more people involved. We have had some pretty good cooperation from the community. However, unfortunately, through the investigation, we've been able to determine that there are people who know what happened. They saw the shooters, but they're refusing to cooperate and come forward.
And that's no closure for 12 people right there, especially the family who lost their loved one.
Yes, and that's who that's who we're mainly fighting for. Are the people who were traumatized by this, and of course Miss Chandler's family. And we want to make sure that we get all the pieces. Right now, we have one small piece to a very complicated incident, and so we're just asking for the community, because we know there are people out there who know the other individuals involved.
And this was a packed nightclub the time of this event, and it also prompted a lot of change in Clay County for you guys with restrictions on events like that.
Yes, it did. It was a very busy night. The club was packed, and unfortunately, some good did come out of it. New regulations as far as roadhouses and nightclubs, and a little bit more teeth for us to enforce these ordinances. That way we can make sure that when people are having fun, they're safe, and if something does happen, we have tools in place that can help us solve these incidents.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, if you have any information or on the Oasis shooting, contact Clay County Sheriff's Department or Crime Stoppers.